Man, Izzy Genie, aka Yapalot World here. Back at it again with another video, man. Back at it again with another video type shit. Now, when you think of the 2016 SoundCloud era, there's probably like a handful of artists that pops up in your head right away. Probably like a couple that you can count on your hand. Maybe like XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, Uzi, Lil Peep, maybe Cardi somehow, Lil Yachty. But someone who I feel like is very underrated and not talked about that much, even though he's really huge. But when it comes to the topic of the SoundCloud era, no one really gives him his props. And I'll say that is Trippie Redd, you know what I'm saying? One of the bigger artists to come out the SoundCloud era. And he's pretty nice. Now, like I said earlier, Trippie Redd emerged during the SoundCloud rap era in 2016 with his hit song Love Scars. His debut mixtape, A Love Letter to You, released in 2017, further solidified his place in the SoundCloud scene. This era, categorized by DIY aesthetics and the lo-fi sound of the platform, was the key period for many artists, including Trippie Redd. So a lot of the artists had that aesthetic, you know, dyed hair. He's seen a lot of mainstream success with his A Love Letter to You series, and also the big song he had with Travis Scott called Dark Knight Demo, and another big song he had with Snitch 9 called Pose 1469. But that's neither here nor there, because I'm not here to glaze his accomplishments and glaze his right doings. We're here to talk about his wrongdoings, because recently, as of today, which is July 7th, 2025, Trippie Redd has recently been arrested. Yep, I think he's been arrested. According to an article titled, Rapper Trippie Redd is arrested while trying to board a flight in Miami. Rapper Trippie Redd was arrested and dragged out of Miami International Airport as he tried to board a flight to France. The Florida-based performer, born Michael Lamar White, was picked up on an active warrant relating to a 2023 incident, according to a police report seen by NBC News. The 26-year-old was listed in the lineup for Les Arenditis, hopefully I said that right, which I definitely didn't, a festival taking place in Belgium on Saturday. It is understood that he had an active Miami-Dade County warrant related to an invalid driver's license case. Customs and Border Protection flagged the warrant as he went to board the flight to Europe on Thursday afternoon, sparking his arrest. Video captured of the arrest shows White being handcuffed as he was surrounded by at least 7 different officers. I think he was handcuffed and surrounded by 7 different officers over something that happened 2 years ago. He had a warrant for his arrest set 2 years ago over a suspended driver's license. So this shit happened almost like 2 years ago, but now I guess he's getting apprehended for it. He responded without incident, but a crowd had gathered and were shouting at the officers as White was dragged out of the airport. He was allegedly released on a $150 bond. After his release, Redd went back to posting on X as fans desperately await an update on new music. "Get ready, I'm coming different this time. On my life, all in-house work," he assured them. The rapper's debut album, Life's a Trip, was released in August 2018 and soared to number 4 on Billboard's top R&B/hip-hop albums chart.
Was arrested while trying to board a flight at Miami International Airport.
NBC6's Lena Salzbank joining us live now with all of those details. Hi, Lena.
Yeah, well, video of that arrest was captured here at the airport. The 26-year-old was arrested on an active warrant in 2023.
26-year-old Trippie Redd, born as a Michael Lamar White, was about to board a flight to France when he was arrested and taken to TGK on Thursday. This is a bird's eye view of the rapper's home in Southwest Ranches. The 26-year-old's debut album was released in 2018 and reached number 4 on Billboard's top R&B hip-hop album chart. And last year, the rapper performed right here at home during Rolling Loud at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens.
Trippie Redd was arrested just days ago at Miami International Airport, moments before boarding a flight to Europe. Police flagged him due to an outstanding warrant from 2023 related to driving without a valid license. He was stopped at Gate 17, escorted by airport security, and taken into custody. After several hours, he was released on a $150 bond. But what caught fans off guard wasn't the arrest. It was his reaction. He didn't look surprised. In fact, some say he looked ready, like he knew this was going to happen. And then there's that Instagram story he posted weeks before. "Running from my past keeps me running." It was deleted after just 30 minutes. Was that a warning? A message? Or something darker? So far, there's been no official comment from his team. No interview, no clarification, just complete silence. Which is why fans are starting to ask, was this just a minor legal issue? Or are we only seeing the surface of something much deeper?
Although this arrest recently just happened, which mind you, he's already free, he is no stranger to being arrested and no stranger to criminal history, as he's been arrested in 2023 and many other times before that.
Hands on the steering wheel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're gonna make this nice and simple.
Okay.
Any firearms in the car?
No, ma'am.
No firearms on you or in the car?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You have a license?
I don't have a license.
Have you ever had a license?
No, I haven't had a license. This is my older brother. This is my car. That's in my label's name, and he has his license, and I'm able to ride with him because he's
Okay. What's your name?
old enough.
What's your name?
Michael Lamar White.
Okay, hold on. There's a black Ranger, a Bentley, and another car that stopped with them, and we have to get them to leave. It doesn't matter. What's your?
I'm just letting you know what's going on. I'm not trying to start anything.
Just stand over.
Just being nice to you.
What's that?
Nice to you too.
What's in your pocket?
Here's what's in my pocket. My mask and my car keys.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not here to start anything.
What is your name?
My name is Michael Lamar White.
Mr. White.
Okay, what's up?
Do me a favor. Lean right over there on the car. Right. No, you can face me. You don't have to do that. Let me explain to you what's going on. You said that you're trying to be nice. You're hotboxing. You're not in cuffs right now because I'm being nice. Okay?
Yes,
so that's number one. If I didn't like what I was feeling, you'd be in handcuffs because I have the right to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And number three, that is bad for our safety.
What is?
We stop one car and two other cars stop that are all blacked out. So you got to put yourself in my situation. So now we're going to reset.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
Can I explain something
Let me
to you?
finish because we both can't talk at the same time. Okay? And I'm happy that your older brother's here. You can come over here. Please don't tell me that you're allowed to drive because your older brother's in the car. Because you're not allowed to drive because you don't have a license.
Sorry, she asked me.
No, I told him he can stay here so he can listen. I'm not trying to start no shit with you. But what you're not going to do is tell me how the traffic stop is going to go. They just heightened us from 2 to 10. I don't give a shit if that's your security guard or not. We are getting shot out here for telling people that their gas caps are open. Wait, let me finish.
So are people like me.
Let me finish.
But I want
let me finish. Because we both can't talk at the same time, and I'm not going to tell you again to let me finish.
Right, of course.
And then when I'm done, you can talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I was saying before you interrupted me. I understand what's going out there on both sides in the world. I understand that. But on the flip side, that happens to us more than we just stop cars with cameras on, because my camera's on right now, and we just shoot people. That's not the way this shit works. But that shit, see? They don't get it. They don't get it, do they?
I don't think you understand.
No, you don't understand. I don't care if you're Drake. They cannot come to a traffic stop. So we're going to do it this way. Come on here, have a seat on the curb.
Can you guys just go away? We do what y'all trying to do.
But anyways, let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Should Trippie have not been arrested? Is it still free Trippie even though he's freed? Do you not fuck with Trippie Redd? Do you not give a fuck? Are you employed? Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notice if you haven't already. And make sure to stay tuned for more uploads. Yeah.